Hello, hello, hello. Happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. Happy Monday. For some of y'all, it's a 3-day weekend. And anyway, I'm glad you all are here. Sorry I was late. I was working on a last minute edit as per usual. Um, and then, well, I may as well tell you, I am the Duchess of Sussex, and I got a bunch of people waiting for me. I'm wearing some of my denim shorts and yeah, a t-shirt. Well, I won't tell you the message because anyway, wait for the paparazzi. But anyway, I'm the Duchess of Sussex. Welcome to Royal Sussex. My brother, my half brother, Dimwit, let the world know. He told that rat Dan Wooten Rootin' Tootin' Wooten that this is my channel. So yeah, I'm not paying anybody. I'm doing this myself. I'm either in my denim shorts or my pencil skirts. Either way, I'm here. So don't worry about it. Okay, so let me say hi to a few people, and then we will get started. Uh, did I do that thing there? Yes, I did. Okay, let me make sure. Huh? Yeah, perfection. Alrighty then. I'll say hi to a few people. Okay. And then we are good to go. Still a lot of fallout from that other situation, though. And I am going to mention that too. It's amazing because there's someone else trying to co sign with her, someone else who is a proven liar, which is astounding that the two, well, you know what? I shouldn't be surprised that the two of them are as thick as thieves because, they're both proven, confirmed liars. So, um, and it seems as though they're trying to pretend like they are hurt by that by the Sussex squad, like the Sussex squad has done them a misdeed, or we've done them wrong, or we just don't get it right or something. Anyway, it's amazing. But I guess if you're on Twitter or any of the other um, platforms or you know what I'm saying. But if you're on any of those, then you probably have seen how weird this is getting. But it's gonna backfire. It's gonna backfire. I can't wait to talk about it. But it is so gonna backfire. How stupid can you be? Okay, so yes, Church Nelly. Yes, that's just what I was thinking. What about Megan's tears? What about Megan's tears? Does a woman of color, does a black woman, a woman of color, does her tears not count for anything? Yes, and liars flock together. Thank you for that, Church Nelly. They do. They do. They uphold one another's lies. Um, yeah, and that's right. Weaponizing white women's tears and at the same time dismissing a black woman's feelings or emotions or survival for that matter. I mean, this is a matter of survival for the Duchess of Sussex. They did everything in that institution possible, um, short of what they may have done to another princess to destroy her. So alleged, right? Okay. So hello, Elaine Parker. Gwendolyn Daniels, hi. Cookies and Cream, Mo Shannon, Vanessa Jones, Dee Dee is here, Judy Regault, hi. Berta Sanchez, Favi Barron is here, and Anastasia Isabella. Yes, happy 4th of July to you too. Okay, Gwendolyn Daniels, Elaine Parker, Joyce Bowles, Berta Sanchez, Diane Hawkins, Beverly McCaskill. Lots of memberships on here. Thank you for that. Maria Angela Silva. Portuguese, por favor. Brazil. Oh, you speak Portuguese. Well, obrigado for being here. But I am very close to someone from Brazil, believe it or not, although I haven't picked up any Portuguese. I wish I could convince them to start a channel, but it just doesn't seem to be in the cards for them because they got some other full-time work. But wow, that is very nice. Thank you for being here. And let's see. Vanessa Shepherd is here. Pam Porter. Verta Sanchez, I said that right. And who else? Adrian Burrows here. Hi. Gwendolyn Daniels, Elaine Parker. And oh well, of course, Church Nelly. Velma Richardson, hello. I am very well, thank you, Velma. Oh, that's very nice. Well, I thank God you're here. I thank God all of you are here. Thank you so much. Without you guys, it wouldn't be much of a podcast, would it? Let's see. Carolyn Tubbs. Who else? And Calavita. Oh, that's beautiful. Calavita Nuanjagu. I think I got that right. Thank you so much for being here. Etney Green. Maria Angela Davis. I'm sorry, Maria Angela Silva. Look at me, Angela Davis. I'm thinking, you know what? I glanced at Afro Annie. I was thinking Afro. So, Rosanna Smith, hi. Marilyn Matthews, Karen Warner, hello. Orlando Morris, greetings to you. Hi, Lynn. Beverly McCaskill, yeah. All right, so I'm starting to repeat myself. Dorothy Ross, hello. Oh, Dorothy Ross, what's with the triple X? Oh, those are hugs. Those are hugs. You know what? I didn't think it meant that. I thought you were from Amsterdam. That's all. If you guys don't know it, in Amsterdam, they have the triple X symbol all over the city of Amsterdam, which is one of the biggest surprises. I hope I haven't spoiled it for you guys, but that's one of the biggest surprises when you go to Amsterdam is the triple X. That is a city symbol. And I think it's a religious symbol because I believe contrary to popular belief, some crucifixions were done with the X shape um, for the cross. So I don't. I think that's one of the reasons why the X shape is used. But of course, the cross changed over time. Plus, the more cross that we see in Christian society, that cross looks more like a human form than the X shape. So I think that's why they use that. Maybe. I think I got that right. My history is a little rusty about those things. Hello, Mercedes Todd. Oh, thank you for being here. Ah, all right. A lot of people already. Great. Hello, Black Pearl. Hello, Rick. Yes, I said that. Okay, Annie Bullard. Okay, so there's somebody missing. Where's Connie? Where is Connie? I don't see Connie on here anywhere. And I can't say it if she's not here. Hello, Mary Hiker. All right. Well, maybe later. But it's like if I don't say that, it's weird, you know? Okay, so let me get started here. Okay. The way you walked in the room, boom, boom. I can see you were da 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 da. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Bum, 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 bum. Spend a little time with me. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, really? Well, if I don't see it, then it's not official. But thank you, Lydia. Oh, by the way, hello, Lydia, and thank you. I think Karen also said that it's just not the same. If I don't see it, then I can't say it, right, DNC? All right, all right. Well, when I see her on here, then I'll say it, but I can't say it until I see her. Um, okay. Let's see from the UK, Baron. Okay, this is moving really fast. Okay, so I am going to try to resist. Hello, Sharon Augustine. I'm going to try to resist the notion of blocking the trolls today. Hopefully, they take the day off. They got weird yesterday, although I did have fun um, with that very snatched, pulled face troll that we had yesterday. I mean, that face was pulled really tight, hermetically sealed, stitching and such. So, I wouldn't want to be around when those sutures like break loose. It's gonna go from like that face that we saw, and then suddenly she's gonna look like Jack Klugman. Oh, okay. You don't know how many times in a given week I compare somebody to Jack Klugman. It's frightening, actually. Hello, Lucy Wynn. And Susie Q. Hello. You don't know how many times in a week I have compared someone to appearing as though it was Jack Klugman, or saying that they probably, well, anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. Oh, thank you so much, Annie Bennett, for the super sticker, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Happy 4th of July. I know you may not actually celebrate, but happy Independence Day. Yeah, it's a day to feel free and independent for everybody, like the Sussexes. Yeah, I know some people have some indifferent feelings, mixed feelings about the celebration of the 4th of July. Some people think it may be better to celebrate Juneteenth, or, the most American holiday they say is Thanksgiving, but even that has a pretty murky past in history, doesn't it? Okay, so enough of all that who shot John. Um, I love saying that, who shot John. Okay, so there we go. One nation indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's what the things say. That is what our founding fathers said. One nation indivisible. But then some of our fathers of funk music said, one nation under the groove, getting down just for the funk of it. So, thanks to Bootsy Collins, I think it was, when I see One Nation Under God, I always think, One Nation Under the Groove, getting down for the funk of it. One nation and we're on the move. Nothing can stop us now. Okay. And then you have Old Glory right there. A little quick history of the flag that we have all come to know, and anyway, we know it. The red, white, and blue. Well, of course, in case you guys didn't know it, the red, white, and blue colors and the symbol of Washington, D.C., actually comes from the Washington family. And there's a history, there's a connection between George Washington and Princess Diana. Can you guys believe that? There's a history there. Well, it turns out that long ago, there was a family named the Washingtons. Now, the spelling changed. It was, let's say, Americanized over the, oh gosh, I didn't mean to put those people up. That was a mistake. I accidentally touched the button. What I was trying to do, I was trying to find Princess Diana. Very sensitive, that button. Okay, where is she? There you are. Princess Diana. Well, the Althorpe estate is one of those big country estates. Well, apparently there was a family that rented a cottage, least rented a cottage on the estate of Althorpe, and their names were Washington. And the actual city symbol that is used for Washington, D.C., and the colors of the American flag comes directly from that very Anglo family, the Washingtons. Well, the red, white, and blue. So, and in case you didn't know, the 13 stars and stripes were the original flag. The red and white stripes, all 13 of them, represented the original 13 colonies. And of course, as there were 13 colonies, they added 13 stars into that blue field in the upper left corner. Aside from that, as there were more states that were added to the Union, they added more stars. So instead of adding more stripes, which would look kind of weird, and they just added more stars. So that is the connection between the Washingtons and the Spencers and the Althorpe estate. Okay. And then take a look there. I um I won't lie to you guys. My father being a veteran, I always feel very patriotic around this time of year. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that because it's my country too. And believe me, my ancestors in so many ways helped to create this country. So I am a proud American. And as such, I can think about the good old days. And those are the good old days right there when you had a like drama free 8 years in the White House where you could see the Obamas travel the world, celebrated by all, and there was absolutely zero controversies where the Obamas were concerned. And their families. There was no controversy there either. It kind of reminds me of the Raglan family. Absolutely no controversy. All of that is reserved for the other side of that family. So, yes, those were the good old days when, we could actually feel very proud. And you know what? And where that's concerned, I am proud of the Bidens, and I have a profound love and respect for the Bidens. But those were the last of the good old days right there. So I just thought I would share that with you. If you at all are feeling disappointed by the way things are going in this country ever since the Orange Menace showed up, um, don't worry. Just hold out. Things are going to get better. And of course, let's not forget, as I said before, this is our country, just like it is everybody else's that was born here or has citizenship here. This is your country too. And this is a photo I was trying to find some time ago. And when I look at that photo, I always get very emotional because looking at that girl's face, you can tell that in spite of the fact that this is her country too, there has been many a days when she felt like her voice was not heard, when her existence was not guaranteed, and that she may not get the respect that she deserves as an American born citizen. But there she is out there proudly waving her fist in the air, reminding people that Black Lives Matter. And in the background, you can see there someone says, I am Black, I am an American, and I am damn tired. You see the girl over on the left with the braids? That's exactly what that sign says. Silence is violence. So, um, on this, the most patriotic holiday on the calendar, I thought I would share that other part of the America or the American dream that was deferred that we have to acknowledge every day of the year. And then, of course, there is Prince Harry. Um, I remember that meme. I actually didn't make that myself, although I should have. It says, that look you give when you would rather be with Michelle. There were even some people who alleged that Prince Harry was being very cheeky, um, doing the devil horns with his fingers as a signal to the world. Uh, Wow. I just took a sip of water. I guess I was thirsty. I almost couldn't pull the bottle away. But yeah, so there's Harry. Just letting you know, I'd rather be with Michelle. Maybe I mean, we don't know that for sure, but and there are some little boys, young men from the civil rights era. As you can see, during the 1960s, they were. Is that the 60s or the 50s? I believe that's from the 1960s. There they are out there um, marching for their rights and a chance to be independent in their nation of birth. So that's one of my favorite civil rights era photos that I wanted to share with you guys. And there's our Duchess of Sussex. There she is, representing the old red, white, and blue. I think the dress on the right side is the Roland, oh, what is his name? Roland something dress. And the other two, I don't recall. But that's our Duchess representing the red, white, and blue. And of course, just for the derangers, for the haters, there's Prince Harry. With the American flag as a backdrop, because after all, he works in America, he owns property here, and his children have dual citizenship. And don't forget, there are other heroes that are missed, such as Stacey Abrams. That photo on the left side, I absolutely adore that photo. I think it is the cutest thing ever. And we're going to need Stacey Abrams. Trust me when I say that. We are going to need her. But there are heroes out there, and she's one of them. So, absolutely adorable Stacey Abrams. I love her. And of course, this one of the squatties made this a couple years ago, I think, um, where you can see that connection between the U.S. and, of course, the U.K. Celebrating the Sussexes moving to the United States. And the other hero, of course, Kamala. She is a Wonder Woman. So don't despair, you guys. I know things seems kind of crazy right now, but we got this. We got this. So one nation, indivisible, and don't forget, Harry, one of us. As the Italians said of Meghan during the finals, um, Harry, one of us. And these are like two of my faves from the Invictus games. On the left, of course, that is it was it Sergeant Rodriguez? And then on the right side, I thought that was really cool, the fact that they were using the U.S. flag as a bit of a cover and canopy at the Invictus games. So, and of course, that dual citizen of the UK and the US, Archie Mountbatten-Windsor. Is it Archie Henry Mountbatten-Windsor? Right. Okay. And yes, let freedom ring. They are free now. They are free to live in their stately, palatial, opulent, picturesque um, Sussex manor in Montecito, California, where there are no leaks. There are no leaks in Montecito. All right, you guys, that was that for that part of today. Gonna change gears so we can get back to some of that stuff from yesterday. Or do you guys have any comments that you want to share about any of the above? I wish Mattel Doll Company would make a Duke and Duchess of Sussex doll with different outfits of Meghan and Prince Harry. That would be really cool. Yeah, that would. Huh. Have to think about that. I mean, what does it take to get something like that going? I mean, if we can get some ne'er do well terminated from their job, if we can drive someone to lose their eyelashes, surely we can get Mattel to make a Duke and Duchess of Sussex doll. Let's work on that, shall we? I mean, we've already driven someone's eyelashes off. Is there anything the Sussex Squad can't do? And of course, if you guys remember, it was the Sussex Squad that caused someone's father to end up in the hospital. Remember that? They were their son went over to their house and was going through things. Wink, wink. And their son went over to their house and was going through things. And my God, I looked on the computer and there was the Sussex Squad and Royal Sussex. You guys remember that? Someone was at someone's house going through things, and because stuff like that happens all the time. And my God, he says that like great Scots, like it's some old MGM movie. Great Scots. My God. I get over there and I'm going through things because that's normal. Someone has a alleged pretend stroke, and you go to their house and you just start going through things. And then all of a sudden you find yourself, going through their things, and then you see a video from Royal Sussex, and that stuff like that happens all the time. I
Thomas, I wanted to ask you about these vile individuals who refer to themselves as the Sussex Squad.
So I come to my dad's house and start going through it, and I look on YouTube, and my God, I see the Sussex Squad and the Royal Sussex page on YouTube and the things they post, and that's where I found that disgusting video making fun of my father just because he's going to the Jubilee. I mean, and if you look on the Royal Sussex page on YouTube, you're going to see exactly whose it is. It's definitely Meghan Markle. And if it's not her personally, she's definitely paying somebody to do it.
I told you guys, and my God. So I go over to my dad's house and I'm going through it. Ooh, I can't get over that. Connie Balmer. Hey, Connie. Connie Balmer. All right, now I'm good. Hi, Connie. Yeah, so anyway, I wasn't going through anybody's stuff. I wasn't, doing that. But okay, let me look at a couple of more of your comments before we move on. Rooting around for passwords to dad's other stuff. Alleged, possibly. Can't confirm it. Oh, bonsoir, Charlotte. In case you guys don't know it, the nation of France is America's oldest ally. If it wasn't for the French, we would all be speaking English right now. You know how they always say, if it wasn't for the Americans, they'd all be speaking German right now. Either way, it sounds weird because when you think about it, the idea that they would be speaking German right now, actually, there are a couple of them that are fluent in German because they're German. And then, of course, okay, I'm being silly. Let me keep moving. Okay, let me see. When my father was sick, I didn't go through things and then get on YouTube. I prepared the house for him to come home. Thank you so much, Patricia Smith. I'm going to pass that information on because that's a good idea. And I'm sure eventually he would have thought about it when he got through going through things. But until then, don't worry, I'll take care of it. I'll try to inbox him with that. Listen, Junior, when a person is gravely ill with a supposed alleged affliction, um, just straighten up, make the bed. Don't go through things. I'll share that with him. Thank you for that comment. All right. So Diana Ware says, "Hello, Baron. Hope all is well with you today. Happy 4th of July. I was not born here, but I am a proud American who have lived here for 54 years. My sons were born here, the great USA." Well, Diana Ware, thank you so much for that comment. Happy 4th of July to you as well. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Diana Ware, one of us. Thank you for that comment. All right. All right. So I think I'm ready to move on. False tale about his dad. Really? Okay. I mean, coming from him, that's to be expected. Okay. Germany is near to English. You mean in terms of the language or in geographically? But yes, in terms of the Germanic language, I think we share quite a few words, and yeah, I would say that it's and of course Hyacinth Ofer. I believe that most of the swear words are rooted in Old English and German, especially the fun ones. Like that town in Austria where they had to keep changing the name that starts with an F. They had to change the name or the spelling of the name because people were still in the sign, which confirms what I believe is that all of the swear words are rooted in Deutschland. Okay, ich bin ein Baron. Okay. Let's move on then. Thank you so much, you guys. I am going to get Afro Annie to move us to the next position. Okay, well, the color arbiter. I was thinking about the plight of this blonde woman who seems to have found herself in a spot of trouble. And I thought about that famous line from The Color Purple. And of course, I repurposed it for the sakes of the very helpless damsel in distress. Um, Yes, Connie Balmer, you're correct. Baron, you mean Ich bin ein Berliner. Yes, that's right. That was that famous line from John F. Kennedy as he peered over the Berlin Wall. Ich bin ein Berliner, in the thickest Irish accent ever. So, I'm poor, white, I might even be lashless, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here. I took a nap yesterday, and of course, when I woke up, I was up all night because I took a nap earlier in the day for about 3 hours. And so I saw The Color Purple, and I'm like, the way that this chick is carrying on, trying to make herself seem like the most victimized person in the history of royal reporting, I said to myself, give it a rest, Whoopi. I'm poor, white, I may even be lashless, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here. Oh, and of course, one could say to her, everything done to you, already done to me. or what is it? Everything done to me, now it's done to you. So uh well, Church Nelly, I don't know. Sometimes, see, a creative person, an artist like myself, you find yourself having these like surges of creativity where you have to do things like this. And so once you get started, it's like you have to see it through. Now, this was a bit of editing. And by the time it was done, I thought it looked absolutely brilliant. And of course, I had to share it with everyone. So let me see if I can find the original. So this, like, for instance, take a look at this. Now, there was someone that I was having a spot of trouble with on the 2020 presidential election cycle who got on my last nerve. And so the artist that I am decided, I know how to fix her. uh, so that is what keeps me up sometimes at night, is that I may think of something and the next thing you know, hours have gone by. Oh, I might even be what is it? I may even be lashless, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here. Anyway, you guys, I'll move on. So right here, code of ethics. Now, this is something I got kind of last minute before I went on, but I decided to insert it in there. LBC, please tell this liar CNN fired her because she failed to meet the standards of journalistic code of ethics. She should stop whining and go apologize to those boys and the global audience and including CBS rather. It was a code of ethics. And let me see. I'm going to have to play this for you because it's amazing. It is incredible. Um oh, it is incredible the way that she is okay, let me see if I could do this. That she is trying to rewrite history. Okay, so as I said, someone is helping her carry the water or co-signing for her. Someone is being her lawyer right now. Yes, another confirmed liar who also has an obsession with the Duchess of Sussex, a complete obsession. Someone else who is crying those crocodile tears to try to make you feel sorry for her because she got caught out. Remember, she said that Archie was a voracious reader. She called herself quoting the Duchess of Sussex, anything to make Meghan look bad. When the truth is, it was completely misrepresenting and misquoting what the Duchess of Sussex said about Archie loving books. And so she took a tender exchange between mother and son and turned it into something sinister or turned it into something sarcastic, and then she wonders why she has been branded a liar. She could have talked about anything else to do with the royal family that day, but Camilla Tominley had to go after the Duchess of Sussex because even though they're 5,000 miles away, that is a topic worth approaching day after day after day, especially when it was even said by some of the uh, tabloid reporters and so-called royal experts. I'm not including her in that, but they were like Chris Ship with a P, not a T. Oh, I guess we won't have to talk about her anymore after this. That lasted for about 10 minutes. That was Chris Ship with a P, not a T. So it's incredible. This is why the squad is needed. Anastasia Isabella, you know I'm not going to try to read that small print. What are you trying to do? You know I'm not about to read that small print. Oh, you're just asking what code of ethics, right? Okay, I thought you were trying to ask me to read them. I was like, wait a minute, I already can't see. I got nervous for a second there. I'm like, I know you don't want me to try to read that. I can barely read the ones in front of me. Okay, I got you. I understand what you're saying now. I'm like, I can't see that. I shouldn't even have a driver's license. A matter of fact, when I went to get my license, they put a white stick on the front of my car. when I when I when I renewed my license, they put a white stick on the front of my car. That's how bad I am. Oh man. Okay, I got nervous, but I'm better now. Where was I? Let me see. Oh, why do I keep doing that? All right, let me get over here. So I was talking about that the other person. So let me take Easter Island head away. One of the largest cranial masks that I've ever seen. It's astounding. It is astounding. Let me get back to that. It is astounding how much space there is between her hairline and her chin. I have never seen so much. Well, you know what? Let me stop. I have seen that somewhere before. See that? Of course, his hairline. Of course, his hairline pretty much starts somewhere, north of Hadrian's Wall. Um, As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to say that he has a hairline. I'm going to say his Hadrian Wall. Oh man. Okay. I must be in a good mood because I'm having fun today. Um, a contrast to yesterday when I started, right? But so I was talking about his hairline. In order to, he actually has to reach past his hairline to get his wallet. To get to his hairline, you have to you have to go past the laps in Lapland. You have to go past the laps, up there by the North Pole. You have to go past those indigenous laps up there on the North Pole to get to his hairline. That's how far north it is. I mean, it's so far north you can see the aurora borealis. That's how far north his hairline is. So okay. Let me get back to this. How did I even get here? Let me get him out of here. Okay, one more. His hairline is so far north. When you get there, your compass doesn't work. You cannot even use your compass. That's how far north his hairline is. Oh, okay. Whew. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. His hairline is so far north. Oh, excuse me. Let me drink some water. Okay, I'm going to leave his hairline alone. Okay, I'm done with him. I'm done with him. I'm done. I was talking about the code of ethics. All right. I don't know how I got there, but I was talking about the code of ethics. So, as I was saying, there is someone who was trying to help, and that, of course, was Camilla Tominey. So she had an interview with Victoria Arbiter, and I'm going to try to play.
And go, look, it's only a couple of pranksters on YouTube, you know, who really cares? But it did have a very devastating
at the expense of these royal reporters. And that hit really hard because, yes, it was made at the expense of my livelihood, my future career, my mental, emotional, physical well.
My mental, emotional, and physical well being. Can't you say all of those things and relate to the Duchess of Sussex? Isn't it possible that everything that she is alleging to have happened to her, mental and physical and all that kind of stuff, and where is Piers Morgan to dispute everything that she's just said? Where is Piers Morgan to dispute what she just said? Where is Piers Morgan to accuse her of being a Pinocchio? That's not going to happen because that's reserved for women of color, especially a powerful, educated woman of color. That is where you reserve those comments.
And the anxiety that has evolved as a result has been devastating. There are times I'm so paralyzed by the anxiety associated to what happened. I can't go outside. I don't leave my house. And
I can't go outside. I can't leave my house. I believe the Duchess of Sussex could not leave Frogmore Cottage because she had been overexposed. Isn't it true they didn't even want her to go for coffee with her mother? That's what's so incredible about this. I couldn't even leave my house. Girl, bye.
Stunned that so many people opted to take a narrative put out by two self-described pranksters.
As opposed to a narrative that was put out by the British tabloids from the calls coming from inside the palace. And of course, even from the co-conspirators right there within Kensington Palace. This is what gets me about this. She is trying to rewrite history. All she's concerned about is the way that she feels. Victoria Lashless Arbiter, if you want to make a difference, if you want people to, I guess, sympathize with you, you have to use everything you just said in an apology and an acceptance and an acknowledgement of the way the Duchess of Sussex was treated. If you do that, maybe all this goes away. But until then, we are going to cry foul. Why should I feel sympathetic with her? Especially, let's not even limit that to Victoria Arbiter. What about her father? What about her father? The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. So is good arbiter bad arbiter? You're like a milder version of the very negative, nasty comments that is coming from your dad. The Duchess of Sussex, she's someone's daughter too. Could you imagine the way her father must feel about the way she's being treated? Well, if it's anything like the way the Duchess of Sussex's mother feels about the way she's been treated, yeah, I could imagine that. Although this is a one-time thing for her. This is like the worst thing that has ever happened in her life. For the Duchess of Sussex, the worst thing that ever happened in her life is repeated newspaper after newspaper article, so-called royal expert appearance after the other on American TV, on British television, in France, in Germany, any place where people follow the royal family. The Duchess of Sussex has been subject to ridicule, harassment, belittling by the British tabloid media, and with the wink and the nod, and of course the consent of various members of the royal family.
You said something in your newsletter this week, and this really hit home. So forgive me, I'm going to paraphrase slightly, but at the end of it, you said that given the nature of the internet, a lie can go around the world in a split second before the truth has a chance to put its trousers on.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys hear that? Let me play that one more time.
Said that given the nature of the internet, a lie can go around the world in a split second before the truth has a chance to put its trousers on.
Yeah, that's true.
Lie. Well, actually, that's not a lie. That's plagiarism. You guys heard that phrase before? Oh, I'm sorry for getting so loud, but you guys heard that phrase before. A lie can travel around the world faster than the truth can put his pants on. Mark Twain said that. That's Mark Twain. So both of them are plagiarizing. Excuse me. Well, actually, one of them has just plagiarized Mark Twain. The other has signed on to that plagiarism. Where is she? There you go. So if you're not intelligent enough to know, being married to an American, having lived in the United States, if you don't have enough sense to know that one of the most prolific writers and orators of his age, Mark Twain, is the one who coined that phrase, then you don't deserve your job back at CNN. That was Mark Twain, not Camilla Tominey. And I got a 5th grade education, and I know it was Mark Twain. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? And you said you said that. She ain't said nothing. She about as dense as you are. She's about as ditzy as you are. She doesn't know anything. She literally sat there. Mo Shannon, you are not going to worry me right now. Her lashes can go around the world too with the enough wind gusts. But come on, look it up, you guys. That was Mark Twain that said that. Let me play that one more time. When I heard that, I'm just like, what?
Newsletter this week, and this really hit home too. Forgive me, I'm going to paraphrase slightly, but at the end of it, you said that given the nature of the internet, a lie can go around the world in a split second before the truth has a chance to put its trousers on.
Yeah, that's true.
And Archie and Josh, when lawyers got involved, they removed me voluntarily from the video.
I would bet my GED oh, wait, do I have that? Anyway, I would bet you anything that Mark Twain said that. That was not Camilla Tominey. Camilla Tominey don't have enough sense to come up with something that clever. And I heard you say, you said, and I'm going to paraphrase, you said that. She ain't said nothing. What are you talking about? Y'all lie so much you can't even get. I was like, huh? I couldn't believe it. I'm just like, you're gonna try to paraphrase a quote that comes from somebody who is absolutely brilliant. You know, most people won't remember Camilla Tominey when she finally puts her pen down, when she finally covers up her keyboard. Nobody's going to remember her. But Mark Twain is ageless. And you are going to misquote Camilla Tominey, or paraphrase, if you will, who actually has taken a quote from Mark Twain and you're going to try to use it as though she actually said something incredibly profound. And then you wonder why you're in the situation that you're in right now. Duh. Come on, lady. You could do better than that. At least speak from your heart. Don't try to use a bunch of phrases and quotes from other people. Thank you, Jackie K, for the super sticker. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. I'm sorry if I'm getting a little overly excited, but I just couldn't believe it. When I saw this interview, I'm just like, this just beats all. This is extraordinary that the two of them are going to have this very chummy exchange on the LBC or whatever that thing is. Yeah, well, Mark Twain said it, but he used shoes instead of trousers. Bonnie Mighty, I've heard trousers and shoes. It's been misquoted and misrepresented by a lot of people, but its origins comes from Mark Twain. I've heard before the truth can put his boots on, before the truth can put his shoes on, and trousers and pants. Okay, but whatever was used to dress before you left the house, Mark Twain has been famous for about 150 years for having said that. And this person decides that she will attribute that comment to, of all people, I mean, she's not even American. I mean, come on. She couldn't come up with anything that clever. If you gave her 10 years, she wouldn't come up with anything that clever. And then people wonder why CNN decided to axe her. Bye, girl. Oh, let me see. CNN's rating could not afford Lady Lost Lash's colorful so-called work ethic. Thank you, Mo Shannon. You are absolutely right. Let me see. Annie Buller says, Baron, they're pissed because that video went around the world. Shutter Island tabloid media are known as liars. That's a brand they earned. Yeah, absolutely, Annie Buller. So when I saw that, I was like, and the thing is, it's like one liar is trying to help the other liar. Both of them have been caught out publicly, and one is trying to help the other. Iris Demonia says her voice sounds like a cartoon or Disney character. You know what, Iris? I'm telling you right now, I think that my DNA profile may have been altered from listening to that squeaky sound that I just heard. The frequency could cause damage to tissue or lashes. Anyway, thank you so much, Iris Demonia, for the super chat. Thank you for being a member, and thank you ever so much for watching Royal Sussex. Let me see if there's any other part of that that stuck out from those two.
Okay, what are you going to do now? Because I think you're fighting.
Appreciated the time I was there, and I had a good track record. I was there 8 years. I was well established there in terms of royal coverage, but I was a contributor. I wasn't a full-time employee, and the abuse was so extreme, and they were inundated by people demanding I be fired.
Who cares this much? I mean, honestly. But just to wrap up, Victoria, just because I've got an eye on the clock here, what are you going to do now? Because I think you're fighting back against your cancellation.
I am. Well, committed two things here. So it was incredibly important to me to clear my name. People are saying, why are you speaking out now? It's taken this long to have the courage to speak out about it, because, of course, the avalanche of hate that came today was extreme, but I'm kind of numb to it now. The people calling me a Nazi probably don't know that my father was born during the Blitz to German Jewish refugees who escaped the Nazi regime. They don't know that my grandmother...
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I should have used the violin for that last part. She says people don't know the experience that her family had. being of African American descent, as the Duchess of Sussex, as Doria Raglan are, do we really want to go into the sad song about what happened to our people? Do we really want to do that? Because I would say that Meghan's grandmother existed during a time of mass lynching throughout the United States. Okay. And any ancestors before that had it even worse. Um, yeah, we've had our own Holocaust here in the United States. So I really appreciate that that's something happened to her family, and I really hate that that happened. But your lying today has nothing to do with the experiences of your ancestors. This is on you, boo. You were the one who misrepresented yourself, not your ancestors. I don't know what happened to them. It's a big cop out, and if you want to tell that story, tell the story when it does not have to do with the reason you're no longer with CNN. She is pushing for the big comeback. That's what this is about. It's too soon. She didn't do anything about it prior to that because um, it was too embarrassing for her. She embarrassed herself. We didn't embarrass her. CNN did not embarrass her. When she consented, when she took that 300 pounds to give an interview, to make a statement about an interview that hadn't even been broadcast up until that point, has not even been broadcast. You were the one who made the mistake. You were the one who made yourself look foolish. So don't blame the so-called Sussex squad. Don't blame CNN. That's you. That's your mistake. And she's not even owning up to it. She's trying to make it sound like she's the Rosa Parks of royal reporters. I mean, she's the Rosa Parks of royal reporters. Everything that could have happened to her has happened, and she was told to get to the back of this or do that. She has been threatened with jail time. None of that stuff happened. I don't understand where the problem is. There is plenty work for you in the UK, but CNN has exercised their prerogative based upon a code of ethics that obviously, possibly, allegedly, you violated when you appeared on an interview saying things about an interview that had not even happened yet, and you were caught out. If she hadn't been pranked, we wouldn't be talking about it. But it was some pranksters, known pranksters, internet pranksters, who orchestrated that, and they exposed you as a liar, and you are not accepting responsibility for your part. You are playing the victim. You are trying to align yourself to the pain and torture that the Duchess of Sussex endured for years because of people like you and because of the royal family. And now you're trying to uh, cry your way out of it. That's not possible. We didn't do anything to you. You've done this to yourself. Nobody's done this to you. It's breathtaking. It's absolutely breathtaking that she wants to walk away from this and for everything to be forgotten about. The Duchess of Sussex has to live with security concerns for the rest of her life. I guarantee you, nobody from the Sussex squad is going after her. She's not physically threatened by the Sussex squad, but the Duchess of Sussex is physically threatened by the amount of nasty, crude, and of course, racist language that comes from people on the podcast, the very, shall we say, passively aggressive tone used by royal reporters and so-called royal experts, where they just simply make up things. She's the one that's in danger. So yeah, cry me a river. I don't even want to hear it. It's disgusting. She gets to cry her way out of it. There's no freedom for the Duchess of Sussex. She has to live with the torture that she's gone through. And instead of her standing up and identifying with the Duchess of Sussex and saying, oh, you know what? I can understand what you've been through because this has happened to me. I'm sorry. I apologize. And henceforth, I'm going to make sure that I call out people that are doing the same thing to you. But that's not going to happen because her father is one of those people. Her father is one of those people, Dickie Arbiter. There he is. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Dickie Arbiter has said some of the nastiest, cruelest things to the Sussexes every time he appears on television. And just like when they did that interview, he just makes up stuff. They just make up stuff. They play it by ear. So, on a lighter note, yeah, and people have said that, oh, she's one of the nicer people. Directly, you can't blame any of them directly for their language, except for a few of them have gone there. Like, for instance, the one who said that there's cameras in their pockets and cameras in Archie's juice box and cameras on, and that those kind of people are even worse. And so she's like the mildest version of the liars. She's a very mild case of it. She's tried to play both sides. She was sensitive to the fact that she worked for CNN, but when she got pranked, and that's all to it. There's no way out of that. They're not taking you back. It cannot be undone. Sorry. But anyway, let me move on because I'm about tired of her. Okay, need lashes removed? Just call the Sussex Squad. Self-care, satisfaction guaranteed. Sussex Squad for lash removal. Oh, man. But let's see. Angela Taylor says, only a matter of time, apartheid Barbie is going to be employed by the Daily Fail. We know how much the Daily Fail loves to take leftovers. Well, let me see. There's Meghan McCain. There's Dan Wooten. Yeah, they do take leftovers. You're right. They do. And I never thought I would feel this way about the royal family. But as you can see there in the National, they say Royal Flush Jubilee Special, why we need to bend the Windsors and found a new Scotland Republic. Well, the reason why is because of the institution that is being upheld by the members of the royal family. That's why. They uphold so many things that are counterproductive to the people of the Commonwealth and the people of color. And of course, they are symbols of a form of genocide and death. That is what is being upheld. There has been a mass genocide of indigenous populations around the world, because of the policies, because of things like the East India Company. Those are souls that can never be brought back. So when you want to get to like the really, I guess, gross parts of it, there's a lot of death that is connected to the family, to the government. There's a lot of death connected with that. So lots of blood has been spilled. And that is why they want to speak reparations in places like Africa, India, and of course, the Caribbean. They want to discuss reparations. And even Canada, the indigenous people of Canada would like to have a discussion about reparations. But the royal family, they will not have that discussion. The last reason that the Sussexes were viciously attacked, in particular the Duchess of Sussex, about the bullying claims was to cover for this, the bags of money, and of course, how much money the British royal family actually cost the British taxpayers. So, okay, I'll get to the grin in just a moment. Take a couple of your comments. Joanne Baker says Victoria was always that shady, trying to covert with her answers and comments. We in the squad always saw through her passive aggressive presentation. Yeah, it was always very passive aggressive. It was a certain tone that was used. And you know, the royal reporters, when it comes to the American media, they have two voices. They have a voice that they use for over there, and then they have a voice that they use for the American viewers. That we've been aware of for quite some times. Thank you, Hyacinth Hofer, for the super sticker, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Happy Independence Day, 4th of July, happy Monday, or just happy day to you. Thank you so much. Marshar says major American news sources and entertainment are going not to keep these R word nasty Brits. They won't put up with that from our own for long. So why should we put up with them for their hate? Because if they have a posh English accent, then they have to be right. That's why, Marshar, if they have an English accent, that gives them license to condemn a black woman in the United States. A woman of color in the United States may be condemned if they have an English accent. I mean, it worked for Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan could say anything he wants about Naomi Osaka or Simone Biles or the Duchess of Sussex. And the people of the UK think he's brilliant because he has an English accent. Although we have to be honest, most people in the UK see right through it too, but they just don't have a voice to, you know, combat that. They are shouted down, as we may have noticed from that train ride where the ladies tried to confront those people and they were shouted down. So they tend to have the canned answers and they are prepared to shout you down if you try to challenge or contest anything they say. How do these people sleep at night? They have meetings nighttime. How to upset Meghan? Meghan and Harry sleep right. They know they're not bothered. That is, they live in the life. They live. Both choose happiness, peace. Yes, the Sussexes have chosen happiness and peace. They do sleep at night because they're 5,000 miles away from those people. And as for the reporters, they sleep at night because they take 300 pounds and keep moving. The check's clear. That's how they sleep at night. The check's clear. Let me see. 300 pounds. That's all it took was 300 pounds. Vicky learned nothing from rubber face Sharon Osbourne. Marilyn King, Vicky has learned nothing from Sharon Osbourne. Sharon Osbourne has learned nothing from being in the United States. I mean, they both have lived in the United States. They both have made money in the United States, but that I guess hardcore whatever inside of them that wants to uphold the British royal family, uphold the institutions connected to it, is more important than fairness. It is more important than being fair and just. So they just make it. They literally make up stuff. I mean, anytime you look at a royal reporter, you just wait and they just start making up stuff. When they sat down and did that interview where they were pranked, all four of them, the donkey shelter reserve or whatever, the donkey shelter, and they believed it. Okay, thank you so much. Beverly McCaskill, thank you for the super sticker. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Happy Independence Day to you. Happy Monday to you. Okay. Let me scroll back to some of your comments. Lorna Williams says Victoria was not a full-time employee. She was a contributor under the employee's contract. CNN can hire and fire at will under those terms. Victoria is looking for money from CNN. Oh, good luck with that. Good luck with that. And, you know, in order to do that, one would have to prove that, and, you know, I think from these interviews that she's laying out the groundwork for that. You can kind of see that she's like, you know, laying out the groundwork to possibly have some litigation against CNN. Maybe she feels like CNN is vulnerable right now. But remember, it all started when she took that 300 pounds to talk about something that hadn't happened. I believe they call it tort law. Isn't that a law that we get from the British, the tort law? But for the fact that you did this, that, or the other, this would not have happened. That is what they call tort law, is when you have to take responsibility. But for the fact, right? That is the tort law. But for the fact that you have done this or that, the other stuff wouldn't have happened. Maybe she should look into that. Go down to the Old Bailey and ask them, did I do anything wrong? Mary H says, it sounds like Vicky lost her job, lashes, and a man too. Crying like that, her dad can get her another job. She must have lost her man too. Maybe he works at CNN. I know he was born in Texas, right? And I don't know what he does for work, but she says that she's single, that she's a single mother. And I hope that any single mother out there is teaching their kids properly, because I can think of a dad who obviously has taught his kids things that maybe he should not have taught them. You know, that's somebody's father right there. That is someone's dad who has raised their children to act and conduct themselves in a certain way. And I don't know what that way is, but I don't know. Ask Josh and what's his name that did that prank. They can tell you what that way is. I'm not qualified to say, but that's the teacher right there. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. The Queen's former press secretary. And in case you guys don't know this, Victoria Arbiter grew up at Kensington Palace. She has eaten from the Queen's kitchens and tables. She has a very strong connection and absolutely no objectivity, I'm going to say, for that reason when it comes to the Sussexes. This person that they put on CNN to talk about the Sussexes, she's a good talker, but there's a bit of a conflict of interest where she's allowed to very slyly criticize the Sussexes or to misrepresent their relationship with the royal family if she is connected to her father and the Kensington Palace like that. It just seems like a big conflict of interest. I don't think it's fair. So let's see. Oh, so let me get to this, you guys. I'm gonna leave Vicky where she is for now. Where is Afro Annie? Okay, so speaking of teaching your children, I think that right here is a lesson learned. Now, I have to say this. I'm not picking on anybody's kids, but it seems like, well, you guys know that Kate is a photographer, right? Kate is a photographer. And so, again, I'm not meddling with nobody's children. I ain't messing with nobody's children. But Kate is a photographer. And so sometimes she smiles so much. You know how they say, don't do that. Your face is going to get stuck. Well, as you can see it from the lower left-hand side where she's rubbing the side of her face, obviously it hurts to smile that much. That's why she's holding her face. It must be painful to do this all day, every time you leave the house. You're grinning like a big hyena. So that's got to be painful. So she's rubbing her jaw there, right? And then, of course, there's the resting Cambridge face where she's been smiling so much, it almost seems like things don't line up properly. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like it lines up anymore. Like she's been smiling so much that it's like, ugh, you know, it just doesn't line up. But I'm kind of bothered by something. I think that obviously she's passing on the grin. You see what I mean there? Can you see that? She's passing on the grin. So Kate fancies photography. And obviously, when they took this photo, she was like, bigger, bigger. No, no, no. Smile harder, wider, bigger, larger. Yes, yes. Click, click. And then she took the photo. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, I hope she ain't going to do that to them kids. Please don't teach them kids to do that. It's okay if only one person in the family does this. It's okay if only one person in the family do this. But don't put that off on the rest of them like that. They're just children. And as you can see, it can cause permanent damage. It may cause nerve damage. So don't ask them to do that. I'm not saying she is. I don't know. But if that is the case, Kate, please don't ask them kids to do that because they're still forming and developing. You've been here for over 40 years with 5 questions about kids, but you've been here for 40 years. Your mouth is used to it, but their little bodies can't handle that. So I'm just appealing. I'm appealing to her if she is encouraging that behavior to stop it. That's all. I have nothing else to say about it. That's it. I have nothing else that I'm going to say about that. However, the other thing that I'm going to be just a little, I was suspicious about this. If you guys remember the way she was looking at that guy with the cornrows, or is that a girl? I think it's a girl. Yeah. So the girl has the big cornrows, right? She's got the nice cornrows and everything. And it seemed like Kate was like, oh, hey, hey. But when she stepped away, Kate hadn't forgotten how amazing that looked, right? You get where I'm going with this? And so that is why I was wondering how this happened. But I think I get it now. It was because of that day that she looked over and noticed the girl with the cornrows, and she thought, you know what? I know how I can come across as more relatable to people of color. Yeah, they think I can only reach through the gate and, that I'm scared to touch them. But what if I go and get my hair pulled? So that is how that happened. Okay, I solved it. I was wondering about that, and I think I got it figured out. It was because of this day and the way she was looking like, "Oh, that's dope. That's it. That's it right there. That's dope." And so she went and probably, snuck out of the palace one night and went over to Brixton and got her hair did. She made a secret trip from from Kensington, to go over to Brixton to get her hair done. So that's how that happened. So anyway, you guys, if you have any questions, like you want to know how do certain things happen with that family, just let me know, and I'll see if I can sort it out for you. But I think I got this one figured out. Yeah, I sorted it out. So okay, and with that, I think I am done today. I am done today. So you guys, it's been an hour and a half, which is a little longer than I wanted to go today, because this being a holiday, for those of us you in here in the U.S., go ye on to the barbecue and be with your families, and I'll try to do the same. Yeah, she went straight to the hood and got her hair did. Yep, she got her hair did. Okay, let me see. The one that said Meghan was just a fling. Yeah. Well, I tell you guys, this is going to carry on for a few more days if she keeps having these television appearances and stuff. If she keeps trying to explain her side of things, the Sussex squad will be there with receipts, because um, the the royal rodents have caused a great deal of trouble for the Sussexes, and we just have to keep calling them out on it, because if we say nothing, if we say absolutely nothing, then they get away with this. Not just her, but all of them. They get away with this. They want us to look the other way. That is what they're hoping for, is that we will look the other way, and so they could say things like, "Oh, yeah, right, like Archie's a voracious reader," and roll their eyes, so that they can create more apathy amongst people in an already, very slanted media market. That comment from Camilla Tominey about Archie's reading, that was designed to make it look like the Duchess of Sussex lies and routinely exaggerates. We know what that was about, and in that prank, um, well, Oprah had an easy hand or something like that. She said that, but she made it sound like Oprah was being slanted in their favor, which is extraordinary, because she owes her career, such as it was, to Oprah, and Victoria kind of, criticized Oprah. But you also owe your life to your dad and to Kensington Palace, but you don't slam the royal family, but you will slam Oprah Winfrey. And I would like to say that I do believe that Oprah has probably done more for Victoria Arbiter than probably any place else since her dad first took her to Kensington Palace. Oprah, Oprah made your career, lady. Oprah made your career. She was floundering in television until she got that gig on the Oprah Winfrey Show. And to thank Oprah, she insinuated in so many words that Oprah was being a light touch with the Sussexes, and that she really had to go easy on them. That was how she thanked Oprah. And again, remember, for what she said, she hadn't seen the interview. She was only going by the questions that were given to her by the pranksters. And so when CNN, probably the executives at CNN, they weren't paying attention to that stuff. But by the time the squad called them out, then they were like, oh, yeah, that does kind of look bad. Ooh, don't we have some type of ethics policy about that? Yeah. So I don't know that to be true. I'm just alleging that that may have been the way that she was, you know, no longer allowed to spin her stuff on CNN. They have a policy about that. So, okay, you guys. As always, love to our faves, our queen of everything. Where is she? Diana, and our Queen of Hearts, Doria. Our Queen of everything and our Queen of Hearts. All right. Sister says, I believe that Victoria is just mad that she got caught and her 19-year-old son can read about it online. I'm sure he's getting peer pressure because of her actions as an alleged liar being exposed. Possible alleged, I have to throw that in there. Possible alleged, and he might possibly be seeing that alleged possibly. Well, I tell you what, I hope that nobody is close to Dickie Arbiter is learning how to, do things in life with Dickie Arbiter, because Dickie Arbiter is a foul, nasty, cruel, mean old man. That is one cruel, nasty. Oh, that Dickie Arbiter. Dickie Arbiter. There's a special place for him. Yep, that is one very, very cruel person. Like the time he said, "It's about time the Duchess of Cambridge was recognized as a workhorse and not a clothes horse," meaning, of course, that the Duchess of Sussex is just a clothes horse. It doesn't matter that she's wearing what she's wearing. What's important is what she's doing and why. She's in Denmark. Now that's really carrying the, or should I say, toting the company line. That's Dickie. Okay, you guys, that's that then. Let me get rid of that. And let me get that face off of there. Again, thank you for all of the super chat, super stickers. Thank you for joining us on this holiday for those of you in the U.S. And let me see. Love all. And Baron, have a wonderful rest of the evening, squaddies. Enjoy your 4th. Stay peaceful under a tree. And don't forget to unwind, stay safe, and God bless until next time. Darlene Anderson, that is the perfect last comment of the day. My allergies are getting the better of me, so I'm drinking a lot of water because I'm getting reflux like crazy. I'm sorry, not reflux, post-nasal drip. Post-nasal drip. I woke up this morning, my ear was kind of stopped up. That's when my allergies are like wreaking havoc with me. All right, so that was our last word of the day from Darlene Anderson. Thank you all for being here. I will see you all tomorrow. Stay safe, hydrate, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. All right. Cue Ginger Avenger. Oh, that was the wrong one. Let me get rid of Dickie. Okay. Okay, you guys, I just noticed that the Duchess of Success is coming up in about when is she coming up here? In about 40 minutes. In about 40 minutes, the Duchess of Success will be on. So, if you guys want to continue this conversation about some of the things that I've mentioned, but I'm pretty sure at some point she has some riveting comments about the liars. I'm pretty sure she's going to have some amazing things to say. So, again, Duchess of Success is on in about 40 minutes. And so enjoy, and I will see you all next time. Let me see here. Yes, bye, bye bye. So long, bye bye. Thank you for flying Sussex Air. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you for flying Sussex Air. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye now. Thank you for flying Sussex Air. Bye bye. Bye now. Thank you for flying Sussex Air. Be sure your seat back and tray tables are in the upright lock position. Also, today's Royal Sussex was brought to you by Cambridge Curl, the no-lie Royal Relaxer. Cambridge Curl, brought to you by Lord Nappyhead. Cambridge Curl, Cambridge Curl. And if you buy today, you receive post-Jubilee gifts with purchase, 3 do-rags and a skull cap. That Cambridge Curl. Yeah. Show enough, Cambridge Girl. Show enough, Cambridge Girl. Cambridge Girl. That Cambridge Curl. Give your hair a whirl with Cambridge Curl. The no-lie Royal Relaxer. Oh, cool. I'm glad you did, Sharon Jones. Let me see. Oh yeah, you know what? I had to adjust my air conditioner because I was sitting here. I'm like, why am I still so hot? Well, that's because it's humid out there. It is very humid. So yeah, be careful for the heat today, you guys. You don't want to. Well, you guys know that there's suspect this poor UPS driver was overcome by heat, and you guys, whenever I can, I always try to tip the delivery people, and I try to give them water whenever I can. I try to pass them a bottle of water. So, if you guys can, if you're able to do it, when you get your UPS, when you get your FedEx or whatever, offer them a nice cold bottle of water from your refrigerator. Like when you get that notification on the phone that they're close, have that bottle of water ready and hand it to them because that is some very tough work. That is very tough work. And a lot of these delivery people are subcontractors, and just like the factory workers of the old days, these delivery drivers, they are the heroes of this economy because so much of what they are doing is helping to keep the economy strong. So appreciate those people that are doing these customer service jobs, right? I've done it, and I appreciate it when people were thoughtful with me. So whenever I can, bottle of water, and if possible, a tip goes a long way for them. Yeah, you know what, Angela Simmons, the last time I didn't think fast enough because I was like, oh no, don't leave with my package, and I felt so bad because by the time I got to um the Amazon guy, he was sweating from head to toe. So I ran back inside, tried to get some water, and I knew he was going to other houses, so I was trying to catch him, but unfortunately I didn't. So I'm not going to let that happen again. I'm going to be on the ready, but yeah, that helps out a whole lot. So I'm just saying, you guys, that's my last for today. I know I sound like somebody daddy sitting up here saying, do this, do that. But yeah, be kind to people. It goes such a long way. Okay. Let me see. Marsha says, good idea. I'll do that this summer. I'll keep a cooler with ice down, water with a sign. Yeah. Oh, that's such a good idea, Marsha. It really is. It really, really is. You know, oh my, hearing like the way that they work and everything, I was like, I have so much respect for people that are doing deliveries nowadays. It is not easy work. And the way that they move fast like that, they do it because they have to, and they are feeding their families. Well, thank you, Connie Balmer. Yeah, I worked in customer service for years, and oh man, I could tell you some stories about that one day, but I worked in customer service for years and I know what people go through. And when you have done customer service, you're the nicest, kindest, most thoughtful. You just love everybody. You want to help everybody. Um, you learn from working customer service. I know I did. Let me see here. All right, you guys. Yeah, so you guys go and enjoy Duchess of Success. I'll probably listen in while I am multitasking today, and then yeah, and I can't wait because I'm pretty sure she's going to have some really, really interesting thoughts about that lashless reporter or correspondent or whatever. What is that, Lydia? Let's see. Not today, but your promise to share your 3 biggest lies. Oh, I think you already know what that is. You've heard that one before. The fact that you remember it lets me know that you heard that before. So, yeah. Recollections may vary, Lydia. Recollections may vary. I'm going to cop the same plea that the royal family. I cannot say that without saying it like Dan Wooten. The royal family, it's much easier for them to blame all the negativity on the royal family. I'm not, wait, no, on the, what is that he said? Something the royal reporters, instead of blaming it on the royal family. I cannot say family anymore without saying it like him. Okay. You see what I'm doing? It's already drifting toward 2 hours. I promised I was going to get out of here, and I am. Uh-oh. Why does this always happen at the end? Don't worry. I took care of that naked HD fun. Best adult dating site, naked HD fun. It always happens at the end, right? Always at the end. Hello, Ike, and hello, Amy Andrews. I didn't know you were on here today. Cambridge Curl. I really need to do like the ad for that. Cambridge Curl. Cambridge. Cambridge. Cambridge Curl. The Royal No Lie Relaxer. Oh man. I promise though, I really need to do the ads for Cambridge Curl. Oh, thank you so much. I got a happy 4th of July greeting. Thank you. I won't say the name. HP just messaged me. Happy 4th of July. Thank you very much. Happy 4th of July to you too. That was very sweet. All right, you guys. I love you all, and I am gonna go. And remember, you guys, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. That is very important. And if you take care of people, people will take care of you. I promise. I promise. As a matter of fact, if you take care of other people, the one thing that you can avoid is having a run-in with
That's Prince. Trenchtown wants $245 billion. That's what Trenchtown wants. $345 billion. Yes, thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what Trenchtown wants. Yes. What do you mean?
You know what I've been wondering though? How tall is Trenchtown Man?
Prince. Trenchtown.
See there? You see his eyes? How tall is Trenchtown Man? How tall is Trenchtown Man? I have been trying to sort that out. If you notice, his eyes are panning up like, dear God. So how tall is Trenchtown Man? I mean, Trenchtown Man must be incredibly tall and massive because Willie Leaks has the look of terror in his eye at the sight of Trenchtown Man. So I tell you what, if he had $345 billion on him, I think Trenchtown Man would be counting that money right now because Willie Leaks has a look of terror on his face at the sight of Trenchtown Man. I bet you Trenchtown's man hand could just cup his whole face, and he got a big face. But I bet you he could just like cup his whole face with his hand like a basketball. Yep. You know what? If I was you, William, I'd try to come up with that $345 trillion. You better get the money from somewhere because Trenchtown Man is not playing with you. He wants not three, but $345 billion. What do you mean? But did you all notice that before? Look at how he has to reach up for Trenchtown Man. Yep. I bet you when he saw Trenchtown Man, he was like, oh my God. Do we have $345 billion? Oh, let's see. Pam Porter says UPS drivers belong to the Teamsters Union, very well protected with insurance and a pension. So not so for FedEx. What I do know, though, Pam Porter, is a lot of these companies are using subcontractors. A lot of them are using subcontractors, and I don't think all of them actually work for the company. I may be wrong, but I think some of these employers have gotten away with using the subcontractors, even UPS. I think I saw that someplace that UPS also uses subcontractors. Let me see. Pam Porter says last night the UPS and FedEx use subcontractors. Glad to see unions coming back. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I hope so that the unions are coming back. Convincing people to vote against their economic interests was a Republican victory with long-lasting harm. Yes, Ronald Reagan, the union buster. Ronald Reagan and Margaret Thatcher. I'm old enough to remember that history. Those were the union busters. Ronald Reagan and Margaret Thatcher. Yeah, well, you know what? Look for the union label so we could come up with 335 billion trillion pounds. Hey, Prince, look for the union label. We need 335 billion. Okay, I'm getting goofy now. I gotta go, y'all. Don't nobody try to stop me. I say, don't nobody try to stop me. I gotta go. What do you mean? What do you mean? Gotta go. Hey, Prince. Let me see. I was in Trenchtown a few months back. Were you? So Hyacinth, when you were in Trenchtown, did you see anybody about, I don't know, 7 foot 3 inches tall? Um, you know, that seemed like he was looking around if he, maybe opening up the letterbox to see if he had a check for $335 billion in it. 45 or 345. Yeah. Did you see anybody like that, Hyacinth? Because they're back. Let me put that in timeout. Okay. But yeah, so next time you go there, Hyacinth, see if you see a very tall person with a deep voice that is looking for 335 or $45 billion. What do you mean? See if you see him. I gotta stop. Okay. Yes, we have to find him. We have to find him. And, the same way they got that person to go over there on the train to harass the Sussexes, and the same way they tried to get Thomas Markle to go over there, we need to send Trenchtown Man, right? And let him sing his song, Hey Prince, Hey Prince. Yeah. What do you mean? Oh. All right. Well, let me see here. Both unionized employees and subcontractors. They both use unionized employees and subcontractors. Pamela Porter, Jackie, who said? Oh, Pamela Porter says that to Jackie. Yeah, I believe in unions. The unions are the reason why we have the 8-hour workday, or had it. The reason why we have like vacation and stuff like that. That was because of the unions. They took terrible advantage of us before the unions. That's why they were so interested in busting the union, so they could have unlimited enrichment for themselves. That's why they did that. Yeah, exactly. For the Trenchtown guy, we need to get a GoFundMe. Yeah. Yeah, poor William. I wonder if he wet his pants when he looked up and saw Trenchtown Man. Okay. All right. So that's it, you guys. I'm out of here, and enjoy your day for real this time. And I will catch you all next time. And yes, bonsoir and bon voyage and all that. As I use my French language. Okay, we shall do that for the trend. I'm so nosy. That's why I can't get out of here, because I keep looking at stuff. Deanna C says, I support unions. If you hear someone complain about them, then you know that person is a heartless a-hole. Absolutely. Yeah. We owe a lot to the unions. Okay, see you, Lydia. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, all Mighties, Mod Squad. Thank you. Okay, let me stop being nosy. I'm still looking at stuff. What you say now? She's explaining in detail that Megan had I'm nosy. Megan had to horribly endure in real time to date with the Viper's Den and Liars, and she's been part of it through and through. Yes, Charles, she has. She has been part of it. Yeah. So like Stevie Wonder say, so when you say you're not in it, but not of it, or whatever that he says, she's in it, of it, eat from their tables. Uh-huh. Oh, good night, Connie Balmer. Sleep well. Let me see. Oh, is that what that's okay. I get it. All right, so I see y'all. Wait, what's that? You know what it is? I just realized when I'm working, I don't get a chance to look at the comments because I'm, looking for videos and stuff. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting a chance to see what you all see. You know, that's probably why I need to go on some of the other channels and go into the comments more often because I miss everything. That's what's going on. It's because I miss everything. All right. All right. Now it makes sense to me. I'm like, why am I so fascinated with these comments? Because I never get a chance to see them. Right. And so I'm sitting here with my mouth open, like I'm soft in the head, sitting up here with my mouth hanging open, looking at the comments like it's something new. That's because I don't ever get a chance to see them. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I know sometimes when I see stuff and I'm just like, oh my God, they're having so much fun. But then I got stuff to do. And so I'm sitting up here like I've never seen comments before. Let me see. I saw that. We talked about that yesterday, actually. I think we talked about that yesterday that they hired that guy from the Daily Fail. Sure did. I think it was yesterday. Let me see. Caught up all day, especially Church Nelly. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay. So my fascination is for a reason because I miss everything. Let me see. We're enjoying this, Baron. Read on when you. Oh, and Jacqueline, I haven't heard from you all day. Let me get this out the way. Jacqueline says, hello, Baron and Squatty family. Have a blessed day in the Lord. As always, we must continue to pray for the Sussex family. Oh, is that Royal Sussex family? That's sweet. Doria and no, that is Sussex. Okay, got you. And all of God's people everywhere. Amen, amen, and amen. Jacqueline, the official chaplain, the official clergy of Royal Sussex, thank you for the very beautiful prayer, as always. Thank you. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, so long, you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, y'all stop typing stuff so I can go. I'm all sitting up here, mouth wide open, squinting, trying to see what's that? Jamaica, we don't pronounce the H. Oh, okay, so 3 becomes tree. Yeah. Well, yeah, I kind of knew that. I used to work with some people from Ireland, and every year we would always get some new Irish people that came to work, and every year I would say, "Oh, I just bought a phonograph. It's not a. It doesn't play 45s. It doesn't play the 78. What's the other one?" And they would always, make this face with me because they know what I'm trying to do. I say, "What's the other speed of the records?" 30 tree and the turds. I said, "That's right. 30 tree and the turds." Thank you. I would do that every time we would get someone new from Ireland. I say, what speed of record are those big ones? Churdy tree and the turds. I said, that's right. It's 30 is what you said. Just say it. So yeah, I I'm so silly, I know. But yeah, I would do that to the Irish people that worked at my job. Every year I would do that. Turdy tree and the turds. And I would laugh like I'd never heard it before. You know me, how silly I am. I would laugh like it was all brand new to me. Okay. Okay, Connie Balmer, you got to get some sleep. I probably would need to eat something. So even though I'm enjoying this banter back and forth and this fascinating thing called the chats, and you guys get to do this every day, huh? Baron, just like you watch your podcast, sometimes go back and watch yours. Well, sometimes I do like to just listen. I do like to just listen. I'll listen to all of the podcasts. Really, I don't listen to enough of them every day, but I do listen. Like for instance, when I'm getting ready, sometimes I listen to Pedo. I'll listen to Miss VSN, and of course, Miss VSN just has Miss VSN voice is so beautiful. It's just so melodic and relaxing. So if I'm really feeling stressed, Miss VSN always has a certain amount of, I don't know, something in her voice that is very relaxing to me. So, okay. Yes, good night, Connie Bomber. We watch sometimes, and I will do it today to see what the argument is about. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Oh, good night. Yes, thank you so much, Patricia Lane. Happy 4th to you. Have a great day, Baron and Squatties. Thank you, Reba Henderson. The irony of her situation, history will show what all they did to our precious Meghan. Julie Williams, yes, that is the real irony of it. And that is why I am determined to make sure that for whatever I can do, I'm not going to let them forget. And the thing is, I'm a Scorpio, and Scorpios hold on to a grudge. Ooh, boy. I pity the fool that insults a Scorpio. I really do. Scorpios are not very obvious about it either, and they will wait as long as it takes. A Scorpio waits. Let me give you a case in point. Now, when I say this, guys, please don't unsubscribe. I share the same birthday as Anna Wintour. Vogue magazine, Anna Wintour, same birthday. Also, I share the same birthday as Roseanne Barr. Nutty as a fruitcake, crazy as a road lizard. Yes, so just to give you some context, it is some very moody people that were born on November 3rd. Charles Bronson. I mean, come on, Charles Bronson. Yeah, that's a weird day to be born. So yeah, it's a it's a weird day to be born. That's all I can say is take care of yourselves, take care of each others, and don't cross those Scorpios. Like the story of the frog and the scorpion. Don't cross those Scorpios. Oh, let me see. Oh, Lydia, you too? Lydia says, Baron, I am a Scorpio as well. But let my Christian spirit rule over my Scorpio shade 90% of the time. And the funny thing is, whether or not people believe in astrology, I promise you, it's when I have nothing to say about a matter that I'm afraid for the other person. When I have nothing to say, that's when I'm afraid for the other person. And I as long as it takes, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to do nothing until the time and the place of my choosing. Then the Scorpio comes out. It's like a cicada. Every 17 years or so, the cicadas will emerge. That's when that Scorpio come out. Oh man. So let me see here. Yes, but you are still one of us. Absolutely. Okay. All right, that's it. It's 2 hours and 5 minutes, you guys. I've been getting out of here for about 20 plus minutes. And okay, I am going to close the comments. So I'm not going to see anything else you guys say. Except, what's that? Okay. That's true, man. Both of my parents are Scorpios. I have some still. Oh, April, May. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Whew. Well, having two Scorpios in the house, you cannot turn the heat up enough to get rid of the chill. Because with Scorpios, there's a constant chill in the air. It's a unspoken. Yeah, imagine though. Anna, when I realized Anna Wintour's birthday was November 3rd, I was like, well, that explains it. That explains everything. Oh, yes, that's it. That right, Marshall. Well, I'm going. Okay, so I'm gonna go. This has been fun. This is like the most fun I've had after hours here. Oh, yes, I'm gonna go check that out, Miss D Bernard. I am gonna go check that out. I saw that pop up on my news feed, and I was like, "Oh my God, really?" And Denmark and someplace else. What is going on in this world? What is going on? Let me see. Crouching Chicken Hidden Egg says, please forgive Trenchtown Man. Certain areas of Jamaica, we drop the H and add H where it doesn't belong. Three is tree. Eggs is I've never heard that. Eggs is eggs. I've never heard that one before. I've heard the tree, but I haven't heard about the eggs. So bacon and eggs. Well, I'm from the inner city, and I'm from the inner city, and I know somebody who has never had an emergency, not an emergency, just emergency. They never answer the phone; they answer the foam. Believe me, I I have had some people in my own family, in my own neighborhood, who could give Trenchtown Man a run for his money. Uh-huh. I love it though. I think it's very charming. I love to hear different ways people talk. I think it is absolutely charming. And if and when I ever go to Jamaica, I want everybody to exceed my expectations when it comes to that charm. I think that that's what it's about, is that we're all different, not that we're all alike. That is very, very important. The Bambulance. Yes, that's what I mean, the Bambulance. Uh-huh. Oh man. Let me see. Scorpio claws in the front, stinger in the back. Walks around walks around on hot ground like a boss. That is true. Scorpios always walk around like a boss. Let's get to elections. Let me see. Trump being indicted. There's going to be more unnecessary. Oh, you know what, you guys? Before I go, let me give you guys something to watch that I watched yesterday. I hope you don't mind. Give me just a second to do this because it was really, really informative, and I want to share this with you guys. I watched this yesterday, and I was so into it that I could not turn away. And it's not the story about the guy in Switzerland. This is another thing. It has to do with civil rights. It has to do with the Columbia, Tennessee massacre. I had never heard this story before, but I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to pin it to the chats. So please go and watch Duchess of Success, but make sure you save this. I'll try to remember to put it in the community tab. Matter of fact, I'll do that right now. Put it in the community tab. So, um, create a post. Okay, I just put it in the community tab. Okay. And please watch this after Duchess of Success. Okay. Did I spell success right? Let me see. Nope, that ain't right. Let me see. How come that don't look right? Success. I should, you know what? I'm gonna leave it just like it is. Is it 2 C's? What's missing here? Is it 2 C's? Oh yeah, it's 2 C's. I knew it was something wrong with that. Oh man. It's, I have to say, only in America could somebody that spell the way I do have a platform. Only in America. So God bless America. Only in America could I have a platform the way I do with my spelling and poor grammar. But that's what America's all about. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, you guys make sure you guys watch that. It was awesome. The lady well anyway, I won't tell you about it, but I loved it. It was so cool. And again, the link is in the community tab. All right, gone for real this time. Okay, love you guys. So long. What's that Kim Coates said? Um, it's true. It just when you think that I'm not reading no more of this stuff, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go. Stop posting stuff so I can stop reading so I can go. I'm not reading that. Wait, what you say? That's true. That's true. Uh, just when you think they forgot about you. Land of the free, home of the brave, and land of the the spell check. Okay, I'm done. So long. Let me see. Dang, sister and family got the rest of the barbecue smelling so good outside. Hope it's okay. Oh, my mom's potato salad. Okay, all right. Okay, good night, Connie Balmer. Sleep well. Oh, yeah, let me see. Oh, thank you, Lucy Wynn. I love you. All right. Okay, so for real this time, I'm going to hit end broadcast. God bless you all, and long live. Oh yeah, and God save the squatties. There you go. Okay, bye y'all.